Well, hello. It's still Tuesday, and now I'm going to do a video on a jewelry haul. I feel really funny doing this because I've never done it before, and but I guess I should because jewelry has been a passion of my life all my life, and I have so much jewelry that I can't possibly show it all to you. But I'm going to start showing. I'll show you some of my favorite pieces. It's going to take about 10 to 12 videos, and I'm just going to do one today and I'll do one next month or whatever to show you my jewelry. And my niece is just waiting for me to kick the bucket so she can come and get my jewelry, because ever since she was a little girl she's loved my jewelry, and usually when she comes over here she goes through it all. And my niece is not a little girl, she's 49, but she comes over here and she goes through my jewelry, and she always does, and I usually end up giving her something. And most of her favorite jewelry is jewelry that I've given her or that her mother's gotten her, and so I know where my jewelry, most of it's going to be going when I'm not here anymore. So, okay, let's see now. So I like very eclectic kind of jewelry. So this is one of my, this is a tribal, this is a tribal necklace. A tribal necklace, and I have the matching earrings. I love things like this. I love things that have little jingly jangly things. This is made of some kind of silver, and it's one of my favorites, and it's kind of heavy. So that's one of them. And then another one I have that I love. Oh Lord. This is another one. This was made, this is all handmade in Tibet. Most of my jewelry, I have bought it at boutiques, stores, on eBay. A lot of this is handmade. And I have another one that's red with red beads, but it's different. And I'll show you that in another one. This is something really neat. The chain is on something else right now. This is my iridescent dragonfly. It changes, it goes from gold to pink to green, and I love dragonflies. I find them very spiritual, and they're supposed to bring a lot of good energy, good vibes, good karma into your life, and they're very special little insects, and that's one of my favorite pieces. And that was also handmade by a man in some part of Greece. He made that for me. Let's see now. This is one of my favorites. You've already commented on that one. It's just a little choker thing that I wear. Another one. I like choker kind of jewelry, but I also have a lot of really long dangly chain things. This is all made out of different kinds of metal, different stones. Good Lord, I'm not doing a very good job of this. Anyway, that's that one. This is an old one. This is my yin yang necklace. It's all full of yin yang coins, beads. I would say I've had that for at least, 25-30 years, because apart from being into tarot card readings, I'm also into all the symbologies and everything, yin yang, I Ching, all that kind of stuff. This one I love. I don't usually like gold, but this is special. That's sort of a, oops, goes the other way. Anyway, all the blue stones are supposed to, this is hard to do. I don't have a lot of room in here. If I had them, anyway, this is all blue stone, one layer of turquoise stones, and the other layer of blue stones. That's that one. This is one of my favorites. It's a fossil. It's a fossil butterfly. And the chain doesn't come off. It's on there forever. And I love anything to do. I love fossil watches, fossil jewelry, fossil anything. I love fossils, probably because I am one. Fossil? What else do I have here? This one. This is... That's another little one with hearts and keys and things. This was made for me by, I believe, a woman in Tibet. And it's called a ribbon choker. And it's not a lapis lazuli, but it's a sodalite stone. And you've got the rope on it, and then you've got the little chiffon scarf. And when you put that on, it's very, very, very pretty. And that's that one. And what's now? Well, this is one of my sparkly ones. I love sparkle. I love anything made of crystal. I love silver. I love crystal. I like anything that's different. And I've got other crystal jewelry that I will be showing you. This is just sort of a little hippie type set of beads. I always find strange things. Like nothing really makes any sense. If you can see that, this is all done in greens, and it's not very symmetrical, but it's just a bunch of beads and turquoises and greens and iridescent beads. Let me see now. What else do I have? Oh, this I wore in a video and somebody thought it was a butterfly. This is one of my favorite pieces. I think this is a Betsy Johnson, and it's a cougar head with the turquoise eyes in it, and I just love this. It's one of my faves. It is very heavy because I just love cats, and I love any wild kind of animal. And I saw this, and I bid for it on eBay, and I won. But it was I got it for a song because one of the eyes was out, and so I got it, fixed the eye, and fixed it all up. And that's it for now for a few pieces of my jewelry. Now, I have to show Diane her key. Diane CatWMagik. This is the key. This is the key. This key I found in a cemetery when I was about 15 years old. I've always loved walking through cemeteries. And I was with my best friend at the time, Diane Benoit. And where I live in Montreal, we have a mountain in the middle of the city. And when we came from England, at first we didn't live too close to the mountain, but then we moved to a place called Notre Dame de Grace. And we were living just around the corner. You could walk to the mountain. So before I met my fiance, Diane and I used to go up to the mountain all the time. There was a wax museum at the bottom of the mountain we used to love to go to and everything else, but I used to love walking through the cemetery, and I dragged her along with me. Well, one Sunday afternoon, we had nothing else to do, so here we are, 15 years old, and we walk up to the mountain. We walk through the cemetery, and I like looking at the old gravestones. And don't we come across this mausoleum? And the door was open. So Diane started having a fit. She goes, "Oh my God, the door's open, the door's open. Oh my God, I'm not going near there." So I go up and I was all fascinated. And you could see coffins inside. And the coffins had been spilled. I guess that somebody had broken into the mausoleum. And there was like about 7 coffins all stacked on top of each other. Really, really old, from the 1800s. They were just plain wooden coffins. And you could see bones on the ground and everything else. And Diane says, "I'm not going in there, I'm not going in there." And I kept trying to get her to go in, and you walked in, and it was all this musty smell. And she kept saying, "The door is going to close behind us." And I said, "No, it's not." Anyway, so we go in, and she went running out. This is a really funny story with a really weird ending. Anyway, and as we're leaving, don't I see this on the ground? And this was the key to lock the door. So I closed the door. I wasn't going to pick the coffins up and try to put the bones back in, because I was not going to do that. And Diane sure as hell wasn't going to help me. So, not you, Diane, the one I'm showing the key to, my other friend, Diane. So I took the key and I fitted in the lock, but the lock was so rusted and everything else, and the key was so rusted that it wouldn't do anything. So I just sort of slammed the door shut, and I've kept the key, and I've had this key ever since. And that's the key, Diane, that I was talking about. Well, it's funny now when you look back on it, but when we came down from the mountain, we took a shortcut, and we came down the side of the mountain, jumped onto a garage roof, which wasn't too high, and from the garage roof, we were going to jump off the garage roof onto the ground, because we were 15 and very healthy and fit. Well, poor Diane. I managed to get down the mountain, jump onto that little garage roof, and I was standing on the garage roof waiting for her to come down, and she's going through some kind of underbrush, trees, and she got caught in this huge mass of spiders. Spiders were all over her. She started to scream. Now, this is a true story. She started to scream and scream and scream. Well, by the time the whole thing was over, we had to call an ambulance for Diane because she had a total. She went absolutely hysterical. She couldn't get the spiders off. And even when the spiders were off, she kept feeling spiders on her. Well, do you know that poor little girl, she ended up in a psychiatric ward for 2 months because of what happened to her about the spiders. And I really felt bad about it, but I didn't put the spiders in the trees. She was always wanting to go up to the mountain, but she ended up in a psychiatric ward for 2 months, and then she got over it. But so that's the story of this key. And while we were friends, she never wanted to see this key. But I've always kept it, and it is really, I just touch it and I feel things, you know. So Diane, CatWMagik, that's the key. That's the key. It's very big. It's very old. It's very rusty, and I don't know what shape those coffins are in now because that was like almost 50 years ago. But that's the story I told you I was going to tell you about the key. So that's it for me for today. So I hope you all have a wonderful week and have a lot of laughs, have a lot of fun, and enjoy yourselves, even though you have to go to work. And it's becoming winter really fast, and I'm not liking it too much, and I don't think anybody else is. But I just want to wish you all a great week. Thanks for watching my channel. Don't be afraid to subscribe. I won't bite you. And see you soon. And to my special little friend who keeps playing tag with me, aloha vera, aloha, and tag you're it. And also I'd like to say hi to my other little friend, this little 16-year-old boy who's reached out to me, and he's being bullied, and he's just adorable, and he says that I'm adorable, and I can't pronounce his name, but honey, I hope that my videos have made you smile and have cheered you up, and I'm thinking about you, and you just stay strong because you won't be 16 forever, and your whole life is open to you, and you follow your dreams like we all have to, and everything will be okay. So have a great day, everybody, and love you all. Bye.